Oh, hello YouTube. I'm alive. I figured it was time I reappeared, just to say hello and to apologise for vanishing for months and months, and also to explain myself really. It's a bit of a long story. I'll try to keep it short. Many factors. First of all, something horrible happened actually a few months ago. My brother-in-law was killed in a car crash, and that had quite an impact on us as a family. Suddenly photography just seems somewhat irrelevant. Yeah, so that happened. That's been a distraction. Bless you, Ed. And then I did go actually, funny enough, the day that Edward died, I took a lovely photo on my Hasselblad on FP4, and I developed it in Rosnell, and it was a photo I really loved, and it's very hard for me to not connect the two, the image and Ed's death, funny enough. So it's quite a special photo for me, which I will share now. My wife and I went to Venice. Now this was very much being a good husband, and yeah, I took my little Leica M3 with me, and I took tons of film, and I think I only used up 1.5 rolls of HP5. It was a lovely time. It's a magical place. I will return. Definitely take a Hasselblad there next time. I can see myself taking photos there at night. Yeah, and if I'm honest, I've had a bit of a kind of loss of inspiration. I have kind of had contact with mentors, for want of a better phrase, and the problem with the art world, photography, art, well especially photography, is I think if you want to be taken seriously and you want to get your work on walls and in galleries and out there, then so much work is documentary orientated or narrative driven. So I have been involved in a project which I've kept quiet about, and it's still not finished, and it's been really hard. It would be a mixture of documentary and landscape. Landscape bit's easy, I'm good at that. You can do it at your own pace. Not so good at approaching people, and also I'm finding it really hard to get people involved. People just don't like having their photo taken. So yeah, that's been tough. And I'm a fisherman, and this time of year I should be fishing, but the weather's bad, which is why I've been able to escape. Oh, and the last reason I haven't been taking any photos or been on YouTube is the van. I'll put up a few shots of the van. I've had her almost a year now, and I've spent an absolute fortune and hundreds of hours converting her over, but she's nearly finished. I just need more money for my kitchen, which will cost me the best part of £1,000 for the kitchen unit with a hob and everything. So she's so close. Anyway, I'm up on the north coast, and I've got 24 hours. No, sorry, I've got 48 hours up here. I just said to my wife, I just need to go away and reconnect with my camera again and see if we can become friends. So that's what I'm doing. And I've just been out this evening and taken a couple of photos. And yeah, I'll share those with you as well. And let's see how the rest of this trip goes, eh? So we're going to head up towards Rough Tour as the idiots call it, which I've spent plenty of time being that idiot, but a friend of mine pointed out that it's actually pronounced Routor, a bit like a router, the tool that you use for carpentry. Router. So yeah, let's walk up Router, and yeah, some nice light. The dog will enjoy it anyway. So these days I always carry 2 meters with me. They're both fairly small. We've got the Pentax spot meter, so if I want to get really precise, then I will use my spot meter. And as you may know, I always try to meter through my lenses or through my filters. And then my lightweight outfit, I just carry that as an incident. I'll use incident as often as I can and pull the Pentax out only when it looks really tricky and I want to be precise. So there you go, we've made it up. I'm going to have a very wet arse by the time I've finished with this day. Should have bought my waterproof trousers. This kind of goes back to what I was saying about a lack of inspiration and revisiting locations you've been to before, and it doesn't always pay off. I mean, today looks pretty good, so there is a chance that I could come away with something that extends beyond my existing portfolio of images of this area. But you know, even if I didn't get that camera out of the bag, it's about testing your eye again, and also just getting out, getting away, especially from social media and from the news. Yeah, the world's changed since I was last here. So here I am, tucked away, out of the rain. I've got a wet arse. This is what it's all about, just getting away, getting out. That little sense of adventure that you get. Nonetheless, I do crave new horizons, so to speak. And the camper van is all part of that dream. You know, I wouldn't have put that money and time into it if all I ever wanted to do was go away for one night. I do have bigger plans. Hopefully my wife and I will go away next year on a longer trip, and yeah, maybe I can get up to Scotland or somewhere this year. Just, you know, new scenery, new inspiration, new adventures. But yeah, photography brings that to me. It is just, well, you can't really see anything, but it is magical.